was going to lie and say a lot of people, but to be quite honest, it's only a few people that have been asking what I do with the leftover away from all the cheese that I make. And a lot of it goes to livestock, so it goes into the water for livestock for drinking. And I'm going to show you a day of eating and how you can incorporate it. Mostly I just bake breads with it because I do make a lot of bread during the week. I love bread. If you've read my book, you know I love bread. Also, this is going to be a long video, so brace yourself. I'm not going to do the voiceover. I'm just going to be talking as I shoot the video, so good luck. We're going to start with a cup of warm whey, to which I'm going to add about a tablespoon of sugar. You can use whatever sweetener you want. Just that in. Add in regular yeast. I don't know how much I'm going to add. I just go by feeling here. My heart tells me that's enough, so I'm going to stop now. I'm going to leave that alone for 10 minutes. Our yeast has bloomed. We're going to start with a cup and a half of flour. No, that's too little. Let's do 2 cups instead. I don't have any unseasoned salt right now, so that's enough. I'm going to stir that in. I want a really soft dough. I'm going to go in with about 2 tablespoons of our ramen. I'm not getting paid to say this right now, but I really love this. The flavor is really great. That is the consistency that I want. I'm now going to cover it and let it rise for an hour. While we're waiting for our dough, let's do something else. I'm going to grate in this amount of sugar. 3/4 cup of sugar. Any tea of your choice. I'm using lemon flavored green tea. Cup of water. Steep that over medium heat until the ginger is fragrant. Strain into a jar. Add 3 cups of water. Taste. Oh, perfect. 1/4 cup of whey. Pour into your recycled Emandula jars, because at Emandula we're recycling clothes. Next up, lemons. Aren't they pretty? I need 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup of sugar. 1/4 cup of fresh lemon juice. 1/2 cup of hot water. Stir until your sugar is dissolved. 3 cups of water. 1/4 cup of whey. Fun fact, all of Emandula's hot sauces are lacto fermented, so I do love fermenting stuff. So kids, what have we made? We've made lemon fermented soda, and we've made ginger and green tea fermented soda. These should be ready in 3 or 4 days. They're going to be bubbly and delicious, just like your regular soda, and you have to burp them every day. 1 hour later, she's looking well fed. It's going to gently bring everything in. I don't want to knock too much of the air out. Someone asked me for a sourdough recipe, and I can't keep a starter alive to save my life. I mean, I do keep it alive for like the 2 weeks where I'm interested in sourdough, and then I completely forget about it. And then it goes unfed until someone in my family just throws it out, because I'm too guilty to throw it out. Generously floured surface, it's going to get messy. Flour the top. Is going to use my hands to flatten it, because again, I don't want to get rid of those lovely bubbles. I'm using this as cookie cutter. I don't know what size that is. Don't ask me. I'm going to gently bring the scraps together because I don't like food waste. I'm not throwing this out. There we go. 6 is a number I can work with. These don't need to be perfect. They just need to exist. I'm going to cover these with cling film for 30 minutes. It should be 45, but I don't have 45 minutes. Let's make a lazy girl's hollandaise. 1 tablespoon of water, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. If they haven't told you about this, they're gatekeeping. 1 teaspoon of this. Tiny bit of salt. 2 egg yolks. Ah! Shit. So yeah, 2 egg yolks. 60 grams of butter. I've just loosened it in the microwave a little bit. Well, actually not butter, it's rama with butter. Whisk over low heat until you can't feel your arms. These will go into a pan that I've lightly greased. Grease them because the flour will burn if you don't, and you have burnt English muffins. These have been cooking for 7 minutes. Ah! There we go. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? So I need to poach my egg, and I'm just going to swirl the water a little bit. I didn't add any vinegar or anything. Just get it moving a little bit, not too much. Then I'm going to drop the egg in the middle. Let's assemble my breakfast. Personally, I can't live without the green tomato chutney. Some bacon, poached egg, and there is my simple breakfast. How long did it take me to make? Too damn long. Satisfying. Egg fluff. Oh, yummy. For supper, I am making my favorite soup of all time. The soup is probably the only reason I grow fit. Like, it's definitely in my top 3. My favorite thing about this tab is doing that. When I finish one side, I just rotate to the next side. I love that. It's the simple things that matter. The soup is really quick and simple. I'm going to saute our fennel, spring onion, the stalks from our spinach, some chili, seasoned with lemon and herb salt. Oh my god, it smells so good. Half a cup of whey. I've done 1 cup of whey. Pop my butter beans on top. I'm not going to stir this. I'm just going to cover it and let it simmer on low heat. I know what you're thinking. You're probably sitting there going, Anazwa, it's a bit pale. Are you sure about this? You're probably doubting even my cooking skills at this point. But I do have a secret weapon. Respectfully, I'd trip your grandmother off her feet for that. And don't even think about asking me where's the meat. Don't even think about it. Put some pan-fried fennel, which is probably the best thing to ever exist. And there is my creamy fennel and butter bean soup with whey. If you've never had pan-seared fennel, you are missing out. And also try your vegetables.